You gotta do
Go.
it.
Let's go.
Yeah, we back, man.
Ah.
The almighty best division conference in football right now,
And
NFC
then
North.
and then there's the Bears.
Then there's the Bears. Yep. Us. We at the bottom, but we won't be at the bottom for too long. Everybody had a turn at the bottom and then, they elevated. Our time will come. Nice little jersey, man. Who is that?
Randy Moss.
Hmm.
I was wearing Harrison Smith the first 5 weeks when they were 5-0, and then the bad luck, then they lost. So I had to switch to a TJ Hawkinson, and they lost again, and then I had to switch to the Moss, and ever since I switched to the Moss, 6 games in a row.
Hmm. That ain't
So,
fair. That ain't fair.
well, I just, once, I'll wear the jersey until they lose, and then it's bad juju, so then I'll switch it up. Switch it up, and sometimes I'll just wear a sweatshirt. And
Yeah, I don't even know why I put on this dang hat. Last time I had this hat on, I think it was the Hail Mary. Something or the Misfit one on.
yeah. No, finally the Vikings put together a complete game today.
Yeah, man, tell me about it.
I mean, offensively, defensively, I don't think they had a turnover at all today. I don't think they even had turnover today. They forced a couple turnovers, forced 3 turnovers. But Sam Darnold out there slinging it.
Yeah, and them receivers. Addison looked it. He had
Addison,
three touchdowns.
yeah, 3 touchdowns, and Jefferson had 2, and they were both over 100 yards.
Mm.
And then Hawkinson, I think he had 70 yards, but Jones even on the ground, 70 something yards and a touchdown. And so they were definitely getting after it today.
Yeah, I seen that one little play when Jefferson and Addison was on the same side and one of the corners didn't pick up, or that one little twitch, and Sam
They had
Darnold threw a
they had a play down in, I believe it was inside the 20, so it was inside the red zone. They were in the red zone. Jefferson went in motion. It was a direct snap, or it was a snap to Darnold. He kind of just shoveled it to Addison. Addison ran to the corner, tossed it back to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones threw it back to Darnold, and then Darnold threw it back to Addison. It was like a 4 or 5
back to back.
like back to back deal, and they ended up losing like 4 yards, but it was still fun to see.
Yeah, that's
You know,
just
because
like when the Lions had Sewell, like he was finna throw a touchdown. I'm like, come on, man, you just like to see.
yep. So I mean, if they would have got a touchdown out of it, would have been the play of the year. But
Yeah,
there's not much
like to.
not much to complain about as a Vikings fan today.
Yeah, man, that's sneaky. You're getting hot at the right time, man. These last couple games, figuring it out. Quarterback, playing good football. So
I mean,
gonna
Darnold
be
had the best game of his career today,
one of them teams that other teams is not gonna want to meet up.
and if the Falcons would have won, it was a preview of the potential first round playoff game, except the Vikings would be going to Atlanta. But with the Bucks winning today, Bucks are now in first in their division. So, I mean, realistically, unless the Vikings fall flat these last 4 weeks left, 4 weeks left after this week,
Yeah,
I What are the Packers 2 games back now from the Vikings? Yeah, 2 games back. What? Doing this now. Get it done. I won't be on long. Yeah, the Packers are 2 games back, so I mean, which I would almost rather, get the 5 seed because then we're going to be playing either Tampa or Atlanta, and I think those 2 teams I'd rather face off against than Philly or Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's Tampa or Seattle. I mean, that's who, Green Bay would be going to Seattle. So, or Arizona, depending on who wins today.
Hold on, I got something pulled up. Okay, the Lions would be number 1, Eagles 2, Seahawks would be 3, Buccaneers 4, Vikings 5th, Packers 6, Commanders.
Yeah, they'd round out your Commanders round out your last spot.
Yeah, the Cardinals still right there too. So
well, and the Cardinals
and Rams, that whole
the Cardinals and Seahawks are playing today. So, I mean, realistically, even the Niners are still 5-7. They can still make a run. That division is only within 2 games of each other. And then Tampa Bay and Atlanta are within 1 game separates those 2. So.
Is this somewhat of an audition for Cal, man? Let's see, Cal. Come on, man. Just get the trade, get the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? After this game, just go to his house. No. Go to his house and be like, "Hey, what's up, Cal? This is off the record." Like we could just say we just seen each other, had a at a restaurant. Yeah, but
yeah, I do. Did you watch that Lions Packers game the other night?
Yeah, I fell asleep, but I was watching some of it before
I will say Dan Campbell needs to get it together. He's going to cost the Lions in the playoffs because you go for it on 4th down at your own, was it 30-yard line at your own 30, and you mess it up.
I told one of these lives we did, and I told you, yeah, that's gonna be their downfall.
Well, I mean, I get it. You have the best offensive line in football. You have 2 explosive backs. I get it, but at the same time, punt the ball.
Yeah, you got a good defense. Have some. Yeah, you should have learned last because they probably could have went to the Super Bowl last year.
Well, their defense is so banged up right now that, I mean, if you can just get them to make mistakes on offense, get the stops when you need to, I think they can be beat. But
is it a chance that what's his name might come back? That Ian.
No. Aiden O'Connell. No, or not Aiden O'Connell. Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, Hutchinson.
No, he snapped his leg in half.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be lucky to come back at the start of next year.
Yeah.
His knee or leg was snapped in half. I don't think as bad as Alex Smith did, but it was still pretty bad.
That Alex Smith one was. Oh, you remember Johnny Knox? From the Bears? Got folded up like a lawn chair.
Okay, yeah, that was. His back went back, his back touched his legs, didn't it? His back feet. He never played again after that, didn't he?
No, that was. He was like one of the almost the receiver that we had to touch, get 1,000 yards before Marshall came and stuff. He was I like the Johnny Knox, man. It
Yeah,
was
if
tough, man.
Tariq Cohen had a pretty nasty injury, didn't he?
Uh,
Something like that. Tariq Cohen,
yeah.
or my
I don't think it wasn't Johnny Knox type though, but
no, he's still. I always liked Tariq Cohen, but he was so small that it was eventually going to happen.
shifty. Yeah.
But
You got your top 10. Let's hear it, man. Who we got new in there, man? You
well,
got
I
the
don't.
Bears in there. Finally, it's been a minute since you had the Bears in your top 10. Let me hear it.
No. The Bears aren't in it. I think it's all the same. It's the exact same. It's the exact same as last week, just a couple in different spots.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the Ravens. They fell to 10. The Commanders moved up one spot to 9. The Packers moved up a spot to 8. Chargers moved up a spot to 7. Steelers remain at 6. The Chiefs fell from 4 to 5, so Chiefs are at 5. Eagles fell from 3 to 4. Vikings moved up to number 3, and then the 2's at the Bills, and 1 is the Lions. So
What's the Eagles? Hold on. What's the Eagles record?
11-2, same as the Vikings.
Same as the Vikings.
Yeah, the Eagles. The Chiefs are what, 12-1,
Yeah.
or no, 11-1.
11-1.
We'll see tonight what happens
Yeah, they
with them,
losing
but
tonight.
them at 5, that would give me. And then if the Bills win today, the Bills have lost 2 or 3.
Two.
Bills have lost. The Bills, they've lost 2, right?
Yeah.
So if the Bills win, they'll be 11-2. If the Chiefs lose, they'll be 11-2. Then you have the Eagles and Vikings all at 11-2. I just think the way the Vikings and the Eagles are playing, I think it's better than what the Chiefs have been doing. Today the Vikings put together, a complete game, and Sam Darnold is doing Sam Darnold things and lighting it up.
Does that game put them back in the MVP race? Or talk? Yeah, talks.
Well, who would the top guys right now in the MVP? I mean, I think Josh Allen right now is the top dog as far as the MVP race goes.
Him and Saquon.
And Saquon as a non-quarterback, so 23-10. I don't know if this is
And
counted.
what, either golf or somebody like.
Goff has, if you would ask me 2 weeks ago, Goff, but I think he's starting to. He's been struggling, it seems, but maybe I'm just. I mean, he's got 300 more passing yards than Sam Darnold. Their stats are pretty much identical. So, I mean,
Well, I guess Lamar. Because Lamar been get it.
so I mean, Allen,
Allen,
Lamar,
Saquon, Lamar, Donald.
Saquon,
One of them, somebody. Because it's
Allen,
not
Lamar,
two.
Allen, Lamar, Saquon, Darnold, and Goff. Top 5,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't
Yeah.
think. I haven't really looked at Mahomes' stats, but I don't think they're what they have been.
No.
What did Saquon do today? I don't think he did much.
I think he had another 100 yards.
Did he?
Yeah.
I was more paying attention to Jalen Hurts' stats because I have him on my fantasy team. Oh, he did it.
Yeah.
He did have 124 yards, and he had no receptions, but 124 yards. So I mean, Saquon.
Yeah, my top 10 is somewhat similar too. I just flipped. I think the Steelers and the Packers. 10. I still got the Texans coming in at 10. The Ravens 9. Chargers 8. Packers 7. Steelers 6. Vikings 5. Eagles 4. Which, like I said last week, them two can either, can be vice versa. Chiefs 3, Bills 2, and the Lions number 1.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, it's pretty much other than the Texans. Texans to me, just haven't been doing much. What, buddy? Hold on.
Yeah, so the Texans. They've been injured too, though. So, but like that time of the year, man, it's getting deep into the season. So
And
it's
that's
gonna be
on.
them injuries.
That's why I'm like the Vikings have been fairly healthy on both sides of the ball this year. So hopefully they can hold on. Hopefully they can keep it up.
That was a hit. Yeah, and so
Right.
still.
We just might have to do this later. My kids are screaming for me and they want to leave. So maybe
Yeah.
hop on with Owen after a bit.
Alrighty,
And
that's cool, man. Cause
I'll let you watch your game in
yeah, I'm
peace.
sure. Oh, steady peeping. It's all good. We'll
All right,
figure something out.
we'll
Just
figure it
let
out
me know.
later. All right.
All right.